on earth upset that Anne Rice stopped writing vampire novels, because I feel like the biggest dork on earth when I say that, because you know, everybody throws like a big fit about Twilight, and oh my god, and you're a Twilight fag, or this or that, and I don't read Twilight. And I saw the movie, but it was like a movie. No, you know what I miss? I miss like gritty, hardcore, like sex scenes, suck some blood, fucking vampires, okay? I miss vampires who had a set of fucking nuts on them. I miss vampires that decided, oh, well, you're really pretty, I think I'm gonna drain you dry. Or, oh, totally wanna fuck the shit out of you. And then rip you apart. Like, I miss movies, like all those cheesy movies that they came out with in the 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s. All these movies that were just absolutely retarded. Like From Dusk Till Dawn. Terrible movie, but I love the shit out of it. I love that movie. You wanna know why? Because it was about vampires and strippers, and that was that. I mean, what's better than vampires and strippers? Vampire strippers. Oh my gosh. It's like they were reading my diary. You know, what else? Fucking, God. What's that one that James Woods was in? Wasn't it called something like Vampires or something like Dusk, or I don't know, something cheesy. And that one, it had one of the Baldwin brothers in it, and it was just a crappy vampire movie. But fuck, it was a vampire movie. It was about vampires. They sucked blood. They killed people. That was vampires. That was exciting. I mean, I don't know. Fuck. I miss Anne Rice. I wish they'd make more of her movies, except I wish they'd do them right. Interview wasn't so bad. Could've been way better. The Queen of the Damned was just like, look, I'm really pretty and mopey. My name's Lestat. And, you know, I am Kasha. I'm gonna eat everybody. Look at my sexy body. And like, I'm all for vampires being sexy, because if I was gonna choose somebody to live forever, I'd pick the sexiest bitch alive. Cher. No lie. She's a vampire. We all know Cher's a vampire. And I love her, so one day I'll be a vampire too. Sleeping at the end of her bed. Idolizing her. Anyway. No, like, it was all about these pretty vampires, and some people died, but it was like this pretty death, and I don't know. Glamorizing death, I'm all for it, but I like it gritty. I love the Saw movies. I saw 6 when it came out, and I was like, oh my god, that guy's melting. I think I just spoiled something for someone somewhere who actually gives two shits. I don't know. I love those movies, not because they're good, but because they're gory. I want to see gore. I want to see a whole bunch of guro plastered all over my fucking screen, okay? That's why I see gory movies, so I can see some gore. And I want it to look realistic, otherwise there's no point in watching, because I'm not gonna go out and kill some babies or whatever. I'm not gonna go and make my own gory mess so I can see what it looks like. I trust Hollywood to say, hey, this is what fucking gore looks like. And I go, alright Hollywood, I'm gonna believe you because I don't know better. Anyway, moving back to the vampire genre thing. I'm doing this because vampire decks officially fucking suck. Okay? They fucking suck. They fucking suck. I'm so sorry I said vampire decks. I feel like such a nerd talking about this. First vampire movies and now this. But they fucking suck, okay? I have no faith in vampire decks anymore, and I know they can work if you, like, put the right things in them, and I know people are super excited because they finally have vampires, and just, we're all waiting for World Wake so we have more vampires. Maybe we'll get one that pumps out tokens. Dude, if we had a vampire that pumped out tokens, I'd play that deck even if it did suck. You wanna know why? Because I miss tokens. I miss token decks already. I miss Bitter Blossom. I don't think I could ever say that with a straight face, because every time I played my fairy deck, people would be like, oh my god, fairies, I swear to god, I thought we were done with this. And I'd be like, really? Fairies, okay, fairies. That was like the most solid deck in existence ever. It was like, hey, you know what you do? You get a Bitter Blossom in opening hand. You're set. It doesn't matter what else you have, as long as you have that Bitter Blossom and 2 mana, black and blue. So you played black-blue fairies, you had your Bitter Blossom, you had your Mistbind click, you had your Vendilion click, you had your fucking spell stutter sprites, you had your cryptics, you had your fucking negates on the sideboard sometimes, blah blah blah. I mean, you had Glenalandra Archmage if you were me, because I'm cool. You had Agni Warps if you were me, because I was cool. Point being, such a solid deck. And I miss decks like that, because nowadays, you know what we have for that? Jund. Nothing else. There's nothing else that is absolutely solid. You can't go Merfolk, you can't go fucking Kithkin, you can't go fucking all those other things that you could go. No. Your solid deck options are now Jund. And hopefully, mono white control. Or mono white aggro. Or mono white fog. Or mono white something or another. Which I've seen good things happen. Amazing things happen. And I just feel like so much more could happen. I feel like I should dye my hair again. Like, it was red, and then it was pink, and then it was red again, and now it's black. And it's been black for a while. Like, I don't know, like 4 months or something. 5 months. I don't know. I just remember that I made a video on swine flu, and about how it wasn't a big deal, and now swine flu's back, so like, fuck my videos, man. Every time I say something shouldn't be or should be, it just exact opposite. So when I complain about vampire movies, don't fucking listen to me, because you know what they're gonna do? They'll make some vampire movies. And everyone will be like, oh my god, Kat was fucking wrong again, because she fucking sucks. And I'll be like, you know what? Blame YouTube, because you wouldn't even know who I am if you didn't watch my stupid videos. Stop watching my videos. Don't stop watching my videos, then who am I gonna fucking... Who will I talk to? I talk to you guys, like, about things that I'm not allowed to talk to in front of my other friends, because they say it's too nerdy. Anyway, moving on. I had a question, an actual question from someone. I don't even remember who it was. Hold on, I'm gonna find it, but I'll state the question as I'm finding it, right? Okay. So my question that was stated to me was something along the lines of, are you gonna play Exalted Creatures in mono white? Here's my answer to this, because I feel like this is one of those answers I should probably answer, so you guys don't think I ignore your comments, right? It was, yeah, are you gonna play Exalted Creatures for your mono white and Battle Grace Angel? And I say no. And I say no, and this is from BC Male Dragon, okay? I say no, because one, you have Captain of the Watch. It's a token producer unto itself. Even if we take out the Luminarch Ascension, you have this Captain of the Watch. It's 6-drop 3/3, but when it drops, get this, you get 3/1/1s. But Captain of the Watch's ability states like this, you know, like sneaky. It says, psst, psst, guess what I do? And you go, what? And it goes, I give all soldiers vigilance and +1/+1. Whoa. No, that's great, you know. That would have been way better with Kithkin, you know. If Kithkin didn't have stupid cloud goat douchebag. Anyway. So you get this thing that gives you tokens, 3/1/1 tokens that become 2/2s with vigilance. So you have your 3/3 with vigilance, and you have your 2/2s with vigilance, and they can all swing at once, right? So there's no need for a Battle Grace when you're swinging a whole bunch of guys at once. But besides that, you're going to play a Myriad of the Sky Ruin, right? When you play a Myriad of the Sky Ruin, which I brought up earlier, it says, you have this many land on the field. Every time you drop a land, you can bring something back from the graveyard. Ooh, spooky, right? Great call. Great call. Like, this is one of the better lands. People are realizing this. You want to bring back Captain of the Watch, put it back on the field, get more tokens. Otherwise, we'll move to this. Don't forget Luminarch Ascension, okay? You just fog out, you got your Angel Songs and your stupid, like, fucking counter spell, put it back on top of their library thing, Lapse of Certainty, and all those other dumb things that say, you can't attack me, right? Play those. Harm's Way, fucking, not the Holy Day, but it's Safe Passage, right? Play those. And then your Luminarch gets big. You're like, oh my god, it's so big, right? Once it gets big, you're pumping out Angels. And it's not even that big, it's 4. So 4 turns.